weekend.
All right, thanks so much, Kelly. Every Sunday, Pat Sullivan from Sullivan Hardware and Garden provides great advice for do-it-yourself home improvements. Today, he's talking about grass seed and why you should start thinking about planting right now.
All right, normally this time of year, we are talking about your dry and crispy lawn. You're wondering, is it ever going to come back? Well, it's not exactly like that this summer, since we're still cutting grass just like we did in the spring. But you know what? This is a great time to plant grass seed. The fall seeding period, generally mid-August through about the second or third week of September. All right, that's when you want to plant. After that, yes, the grass will probably come up, but doesn't root deep enough so that the freeze and thaw cycle will, a lot of times, will pull it right out of the ground and kill it. So if you got a large area to do, a slice seeder is what you need. This is a piece of equipment. Yeah, it takes a couple people to get it out of the car, but underneath here is a couple knife blades, not the whole series of knife blades that make grooves in the grass, and you go east and west, north and south over your lawn, and your lawn will kind of come up like a checkerboard, but then it all will fill in. You will increase your germination rate just hugely by using a slice seeder. Right here in the back is the seed bin. You put the seed in here, you set the rate per pound up here depending on whether you're using bluegrass or rye or some of the tall fescues. This is a great piece of equipment. If you just take your grass seed and do this with it, generally you're going to get germination rate of, get this, less than 1%. Not very good. This, you're really going to improve your chances. Now, people always say, well, what kind of grass seed should I buy? Should I buy, you know, you got the stuff, Scott's stuff in the bag, or whatever brand it is, a premium brand, that's a lot more than what is in the old wooden bin in the hardware store, the garden center. Well, here's the deal. If you have large areas to do, you want to get the very best seed. This is the most disease-resistant, drought-resistant, the best varieties of grass seed is what you'll find in the premium grasses. Here is what we call common seeds, but if you're just doing some spot treating, you know what, using common seeds, because that's probably what your lawn is anyways, all right? So common seeds are fine if you're doing a little spot treating. The other thing you want to do is aerate your lawn. Core aerification in the fall is the best time to do this. And what this piece of equipment, and it is a beast because this thing is heavy, but in the back of this thing, it'll pull a plug out 3 or 4 inches long and it aerates. What you don't want the type of spikes or the shoes, you know, the aerating shoes where you walk over the lawn. That just compacts the lawn. You need something to pull a core out of it. And that's what a core aerification is, and fall is perfect time. And again, the last few years, we've been fighting this. Boy, I tell you what, it's too dry. Well, now it's been so wet, it's a perfect time to do a little aerating. All right, weed killing in the fall is absolutely the best time. Plain old weeds, whether it's you know, dandelions, all the common weeds, just use a Trimec type product. But in the fall, you have movement in the grass plant is down towards the roots, so you get a better kill in the fall. The reason we don't push it more in the fall is because everybody's excited in the spring, and that's when they want to spend money on their lawn. But really, fall is the better time. Tough to kill weeds. This is called Speed Zone. There's a couple other brands that have carfinazone in it for some of the tough to kill weeds. That is a great product. Or if you want to fertilize at the same time, you want to get a lot of fertilizer down on the lawn. Step 2, this is a weed control plus fertilizer, goes down in mid-September, and then you'll want to put another application of fertilizer down in about November. This is the time to do it. One last thing. Now you think, what is he doing with crabgrass preventer? Believe it or not, this is generally what we put down in the spring, but if you have a problem with chickweed or henbit, and you know who you are, put this down now. That is a winter annual that germinates in September. If you put that down now, you will prevent it from being a problem in the spring. You know what? A lot of lawn care to do. Let's get to it.
All right. Thanks so much, Pat.